What's up, everybody? Full Measures here, back with a collection update. Been a little bit longer than I anticipated, mostly because it just kept building up and up and up, and every time I would think I was going to do a video, I was like, oh well, there's something else coming. Finally, the last of what I was waiting for has arrived, and I will go ahead and start with that. We'll jump right into the update here. So I was waiting for some pickups that I got from the Vinegar Syndrome sale, just some really I haven't even had a chance to watch most of them yet, but just some classic 80s sleaze horror movies. First off, Christmas Evil, Nightmare Weekend, Demonoid. And I did watch Demonoid. It is about a killer possessed hand. It is an absolutely atrocious movie, but it was a lot of fun. Don't Go Into the Woods Alone. Frightmare, also alternate title The Horror Star. This has, a couple of these do have reversible artworks, which is pretty cool. Night Train to Terror. Fantastic title. I love that cover art. I can't wait to watch the rest of them. Like I said, Demonoid was a lot of fun, but that's really bad. Alright, so I've picked up a lot of stuff other than these Vinegar Syndrome titles. It's a little bit all over the map. It may even be about equal to the size of the initial collection video, but I'll go ahead and I'll start with some steelbooks that I've picked up here. The Beyond steelbook from Arrow UK. Absolutely wonderful artwork. And this is by far one of my favorite zombie movies. Absolutely love this movie. The IP Man trilogy, or the Ip Man trilogy, which I think is much more fun to say, but apparently not right. Best Buy recently had some steelbooks come back into stock for like $9.99. Picked up the Fifth Element because that one looks really cool. The It Follows steelbook, fantastic horror movie, really cool looking steelbook. The Deadpool exclusive steelbook from Best Buy. Django Unchained. Another one of the Best Buy steelbooks that came back into stock, Leon the Professional. The Old Boy steelbook from Zavi, one of my favorite movies ever, so I decided I needed the steelbook version of it. Another movie that is one of my favorites, so I decided I also needed the steelbook on top of the regular version, that is The Woman. Another steelbook from Arrow UK, Dario Argento's Tenenbaum, and that is some awesome artwork there as well. And then another Zavi steelbook for Your Next. Also picked up some TV series, actually more TV series on DVD than on Blu-ray. Mystery Science Theater, volume, what number is that in Roman numerals?
23.
Volume 23, the 25th anniversary. Tales from the Crypt, season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I will get the last two eventually. I actually think one's in the mail right now. And Best Buy had this on sale for a great price. The complete Twin Peaks, the entire mystery plus the movie. Alright, so that covers the steelbooks and the TV series. Now we'll get into some of the more standard Blu-ray pickups that I've picked up in sales, just randomly. Just wherever I could get my hands on them, and they were a good price. The Alien Anthology, recently on sale, Best Buy, great price. Come on, that's the worthy upgrade. Anaconda, $2 at Fry's. The Burbs, there was a huge debacle. The first time that these got released on Blu-ray in the US, they were Best Buy exclusives. Nobody could find them at the Best Buys. They had to pre-order them online, or not even pre-order them, just order them online. They were coming way after the street date. I actually found it in the store. I just asked the woman. She went to the back and got it. Cannibal Holocaust, you gotta have this to sit right next to your Cannibal Ferox, or your Make Them Die Slowly. This was actually, when I watched this was the first time I actually watched this movie. Holy shit, this is a messed up movie. But it's actually a really, really well made movie. Yeah. I like it. Class of 1984, I actually already had this, but it was actually being watched the last time I made the video, so I forgot to even include it. Fantastic movie. The Collection, another Fry's $2 title, Confession of Murder, Korean thriller, violent revenge flick. Great. I love these kind of movies. Cosmopolis? Cosmopolis. I'm trying to get all the David Cronenberg movies on Blu-ray, so I got this one. Creepshow, one of my favorite anthology horror movies ever. Creepshow 2, one of my least favorite horror anthology movies ever. Emily, babysitter thriller. Started really good, ended very basic. Ex Machina, one of my favorite movies of last year. Fantastic flick. Check it out. Another one of those only at Best Buy things, The Great Outdoors. This is actually a blind buy. Haven't seen this one yet. Kind of excited to watch it. Like Dan Aykroyd, like John Candy. Eli Roth, The Green Inferno, another cannibal movie. Not as good as either of the other ones because it doesn't even know what kind of movie it wants to be, but still worth checking out if you like Eli Roth, I guess. The remake of Fright Night. This was one of those pawn shop 6 for 20s. I haven't even watched it yet. Who knows? This one I picked up from Zavi. This is the Gomorrah TV series. I have not started watching it yet, but I did watch the trailer for it. They had a sale. I went ahead and just threw it in the cart. Hatchet 3. I need to get the other two, but this is one of my favorite slasher series, at least modern slasher series. It has actually, by this point, the third one is absolutely ridiculous, but whatever. More Eli Roth, the Hostel 1 and Hostel 2 double feature, the Independence Day 20th anniversary. Next up, a release from Synapse Films, Intruder. This was a slasher movie I hadn't heard of before until I got into collecting. Absolutely fantastic little 80s slasher flick. Sam Raimi's in it, Ted Raimi's in it, Bruce Campbell makes a cameo, I'm pretty sure. Is that a lie? Did I lie about that? No, I didn't lie about that. He's in it. Very silly. Awesome gore by K&B Effects. If you like slasher movies, definitely check this out. Another one of my favorite movies of last year, Krampus. I want to get all the Christmas horror movies available that are available on Blu-ray. I know there's a lot of Krampus horror movies and they all look really bad, so I might avoid any Krampus Christmas horror movies on Blu-ray. Lady Snowblood and Lady Snowblood Love Song of Vengeance. I know there's a Criterion version. Yeah, I prefer Arrow overall, so I figured why not import that one. Looper, Machete, the Mad Max Scream Factory release, which I actually got in a 6 for 20 as well. Another recent Scream Factory release, Manhunter. This was the first time I got to see this movie. This is one of my favorite serial killer movies of all time. It was fantastic. Another $2 Korean thriller. That sounds horrible. Another $2 Korean thriller from Fry's, New World. I haven't watched this one yet, but it's got the guy from Oldboy in it, so I'll probably like it. And another $2, I think this is a Thai thriller, On the Job. I have no idea what this is about. 1 Hour Photo. Creepy little Robin Williams movie with a very cool slipcover. Predator triple feature to go with your aliens. The Piranha remake. Another Scream Factory Collector's Edition. Pumpkinhead. And some more David Cronenberg on Blu-ray. The UK import of Arrow's release of Rabid, and then The Revenant. I was really excited to watch this movie. It was definitely nice to look at, but I didn't really care about anything that was happening. The Revenant. This is what happens when you think you found the deal on eBay and you don't read the description. This is apparently a zombie movie. I have not even opened it yet. My favorite Paul Walker movie, Running Scared. I think this is a very underrated movie. You don't really hear anybody ever talk about it. I know a few people that think it's good, but I love this movie. Alright, we'll go ahead and cut in here with a couple more unique type releases, mostly some Arrow limited editions. But first, this release from Mondo Vision of Possession. This is one of the most gorgeous releases of a movie I've ever seen. There's actually a limited to 10,000 version of this movie as well that's even more extravagant. It comes in like a velvet box, but this one is still really nice. It comes with this to go ahead and pull it out like this, which I think is really cool. Into that gorgeous artwork there. Opens up like that. Yeah, this is a very cool release. Haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I've heard nothing but good things about this movie. But yeah, this is a gorgeous release, and I hope the movie lives up to this package. This is actually the spawn of a limited edition, but it is the Hellraiser box set from Arrow UK. Woo-hoo! And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre limited edition from Arrow UK. I know Scream Factory came out with one. Scream Factory has some fantastic artwork, but honestly, this is the mecca of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 because it comes with the movie, an 100-page book, and an entire entire Blu-ray devoted to the early works of Tobe Hooper. So, I mean, if you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and you also like Tobe Hooper, this is definitely the definitive edition to get. It is region B though, so you gotta be region free. This is an upgrade. It just came in the mail yesterday, and that is the limited edition Society. This thing is gorgeous. I haven't even had a chance to open it up yet, but this is one of my absolute favorite body horror movies ever. And it is a pleasure to own this gorgeous version. We just have a little bit more to go here. The Criterion version of Scanners. David Cronenberg, awesome body horror movie. Definitely the best way you can own this film. The Scream 5-film set, I think that's kind of I mean, there's 2 documentaries and you get the first 3 Scream movies. Another one that I just picked up recently, actually found it on a shelf in a Hastings, and that is the Serpent in the Rainbow Collector's Edition with the slipcover. Super happy that I got to find this at a not scalper's $35 price. Another David Cronenberg Arrow UK import, and that is Shivers. Awesome body horror movie. Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3. I have to complete that trilogy. Now these 2 have slipcovers. Sleepaway Camp doesn't. So I am on the hunt for a Sleepaway Camp slipcover. Another one I picked up at a 6 for $20, and that is The Social Network. David Fincher's The Social Network. All of his movies have really nice releases. I talked about the Gone Girl release. This release just is nice. I mean, there's no Amazing Amy book, of course, but look at that. It's solid. This is one I picked up from Best Buy. Recently came out. Synchronicity. I haven't watched it yet. Honestly, I was just... honestly, the slipcover got me. It's about time travel. Sometimes when I'm ordering movies online, I will get sucked into the you may also like, and stuff will just end up in my cart and then in my hands. And that's kind of how that Scream Factory double feature of TerrorVision and The Video did. I did watch them both, and they were very poorly made movies. They were very low budget movies. Honestly, TerrorVision, I didn't realize it was a comedy. It was a straight up comedy. And The Video did. The 40th anniversary collector's edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love this case. I love you can open the meat locker door here. You can also have it like this. Most people probably have it like this. I prefer the closed door. I don't know, because Leatherface is scary. All right, so Dollar Tree, of course, had the dollar Blu-rays, which was all the rage for a week or so. I was able to find one that had a couple Blu-rays in my area. So I was able to snag a couple movies. Let me tell you, it was slim pickings, but I did get Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Gary Oldman, Tom Hardy, Colin Firth, Benedict Cumberbatch, Mark Strong. This is actually a really good cast. We should probably actually watch this movie. Another import from the UK. These are actually region free because these movies are so goddamn expensive in America. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I really hate the ugly slip box, but come on. I'm just gonna get rid of that. The Tremors Attack Pack, one of my favorite monster movie series ever. And another one of those Dollar Tree pickups, Jet Li's Unleashed. This one I actually got from the Oscilloscope Laboratories 420 sale. I got it for like $4, and that is We Need to Talk About Kevin. Really eerie little movie. And this is a gorgeous release with this digipack here. I love this movie, and I love this package. My favorite horror movie so far this year, that is The Witch. If you haven't seen this movie, I'm not going to talk too much about it. I reviewed it. I'll put the link in the description. This movie is awesome. Wrong Turn 2. Did I have this? I don't remember if I had this in the last video or not. Zombieland. And another one from Arrow, the recently released The Zero Boys. This was such a mixed bag movie. It had some parts I absolutely loved. It had some parts I absolutely hated. It had some extremely just boring parts. But overall, I am glad I watched it. I'll probably actually watch it again because there was some very, very cool music in it by Hans Zimmer. But I couldn't tell if it was a slasher movie, a thriller, an action movie. It was all three. It was so many genres mashed into one. Again, I reviewed this one as well. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, that is the Zero Boys from Arrow Video. And that is it. That is everything I've gotten since the last collection video. I'm definitely going to get these more frequently now. I'm not going to let it build up like this because I want to be able to talk about the movies more instead of just kind of rushing through it because there's so much. So these are going to get more frequent. Let me know in the comments what you've been picking up. Like the video if you like what you've seen here. Subscribe to the channel. And then go ahead and check out the links in the description for all that fun stuff. Alright? And we'll see you on the next video. Bye!